me do that. Let me do that. Your every wish is my command.
And
So
please, yes, please.
yes, we're recording right now. My name is Faith Sloan, affectionately known in social media as Queen Wiki, and I've been in network marketing over 35 plus years. And what I've discovered is we get a lot of promises. They tell us, come out to their events. I've gone to Malaysia, we've gone to Australia, we've gone to the United States, and they give us a lot of promises. But what I've learned is you watch the hip, not the lip. The lip go on and on and on. The hips is where the movement happens. What are you gonna do? I've been in deals where we're whining and dining. We're socializing, we're having fellowship, right? We're listening to the dog and pony show, right? That goes on. They're giving us little tidbits of things and what they're going to deliver. But what happens more times than not, we get home. What happens? No products delivered. 6 months later, nothing delivered. A year later, nothing delivered. Even in some cases, the last deal I was in, 2 years later, nothing delivered. But I tell you, these guys, they had a pre-launch in June or July of last year. They launched officially October 1st through October 4th. Let me mute everyone. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna mute all. Yeah. Okay, we're all muted. Yeah, you still hear me, right? And so what happened in October 1st to October 4th, at the event, they launched a product. The next day, they launched a product. The next day, they launched a product. So I'm going to tell you, I don't know how familiar you all are with corporate. I don't know, do you want me to do a mini presentation with PowerPoint, or do you want me to just speak? What would you like?
Yeah, we can see. We want you to show inside, to show the products and the corporate
Okay,
license and all
okay.
digital license.
I would do that, and then what I'll do, I'll share my back office. So give me a second really, really quickly. Okay, here we go. Video. So here, and I'm telling you, I'm really excited. I'm telling you, I've been burned by a lot of deals. I've been successful in many, but I tell you, this is a deal I believe is what we are looking for. English, here we go. PowerPoint, okay. And I'm going to share my screen with you. And I'm not going to give you a full-fledged 45-minute because I want to interact more than anything else with each and every one of you. Slideshow from the beginning. Let me share my screen. Share the screen. Great. Not there. Not share. Try that again. Okay, the company, of course, you're probably familiar with. We're talking about Cubitech. And I know many of you are focused, particularly on the Freedom Team with real estate. You guys are in the investment arena. So I'm going to really gear that to the investments. But Greg Lemon is the CEO. He's a Russian guy who actually lives in Canada. He has 3 successful initial public offerings underneath his belt. I don't believe anything anyone tells me. I looked it up. He personally raised more than $300 million in startup blockchain projects. I don't believe anyone. I looked it up. Yes, he has. It's kind of like a Shark Tank. He's the co-founder of a Canadian investment bank called Digimax. I looked that up as well. He's a co-founder. They're actually on the Canadian Stock Exchange, and he is not a principal. He is not an executive manager, but he co-founded it. He's spending most of his time. I actually made you the co-host, and if you can kind of get the participants in as they're coming in, we got 83 people here now, and all you need to do is accept their admission. So I won't get disturbed here. So he's the co-founder of Digimax, and that's going to tie into what I'm going to talk about. But before I talk about the other members of the executive management team, I want to talk about what we're doing here. We're talking about creating an ecosystem. The ecosystem have multiple tentacles of revenues that's going to be generated, right? We've been in many deals in trading and cryptocurrency where, quite frankly, they don't have any external sources of revenue. We all know that even offline, you've got to have multiple streams of income in order to run a company, in order to pay your operational costs. That is what we have. The main mission, though, is to provide you and I with a way to earn rewards and royalties and bonuses that's based on the use of futuristic or quantum technology. See, I have a master's of science and software engineering, so I'm a nerd, but I know all of you aren't. So I'm going to make sure I don't talk about technology so much. I get excited about it, but many of you don't. But one of the things about quantum technology is it's fast computer. And what they're doing here is they've got the quantum computing technology, which drives the artificial intelligence, which gives all of the manual traders all of the trades, and all they need to do is execute. In addition to that, they also have the bot, which is driven by artificial intelligence and quantum technology better than anything I've ever seen, being a trader myself. And then it operates on autopilot. And what I like about it is they're utilizing quantum technology, because right now I am also a developer of blockchain technology and DApp, right? And so any day now, any, nefarious character can break into the blockchain, can break into our financial institutions, right? Because if you get a hold of quantum computers, you can do it. But fortunately for us, it's rather expensive. Hewlett Packard has it, Microsoft has it, government entities have it. They're all working on building quantum computers right now. It's too expensive for the bad guy, okay? Very much expensive for the bad guy. So never fear, they're working on it. But what we're going to do with Qubitekk, we're going to build the first quantum computing resistant blockchain. And that's going to happen in a matter of 2 years. But I'm going to talk about what we have in the here and now. As a matter of fact, McKinsey & Company is a 95-year-old company. They have data and do analysis. They're like a think tank on all of the industries in the world. And they said by 2035, the market for quantum technologies is going to reach $1 trillion. So what I like to do is, I already talked about Greg Lemon. Mark Swicko is the guy I communicate with every day. He's the chief marketing officer. I'm going to talk a lot about him. Jorge, he is actually one of the best technology infrastructure experts that is out there. Graham Leach, I knew about Graham Leach before Qubitekk. He has an extensive resume in terms of turning around companies, innovation, etc. I'm going to talk about him, how he's working with Mark Swicko. Andreas Tiffin, he's Mr. Motivation. He's kind of like your motivational guy who gets out there and gets everybody pumped up. He's running our academy, right? Kind of like a Tony Robbins event where you're walking on glass and walking on hot coals. Dr. Leon Rebelsky, he teaches us about cryptocurrency, about the blockchain, about artificial intelligence. He's working with Andrea Tiffin in the Qubitekk Academy. We've got a gaggle of master distributor, but here on the bottom left, we have Eddie Kotler. He's Mr. Gaming. Anything you need to know about gaming, he knows it. Now, let me talk about Mark Swicko, Chief Marketing Officer. And there's going to be a commonality you're going to discover here. Over 25 years in international investment banking. He's attracted more than 50 million euros to Asian startups, right? Focused on artificial intelligence, robotic trading. Since 2014, he's been engaged in business development. He implemented projects all the way from satellites to oil and gas and pipelines and power plants for about $2 billion. Since 2019, he owns his own company where he advises hedge funds and family offices for $500 million. Since 2015, he's been an advisor to the Ministry of the Energy of Thailand. He's an American who relocated to Thailand. For about 7 years, he's been out there with his family, beautiful family he has. Okay. One of the things is, when I talk about the ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen, let me share this with you. This is not like all a pipe dream. Many of these things are already here today. All of these are tentacles of revenue coming to the company that's going to support what they're doing and where they are. Trading robots, they got that. I use 2 of them on Binance. I put my money in Binance. I've got 3 accounts, $1,000, $1,000, $15,000. And I'm running their trading robot with my money in Binance. Okay, has nothing to do with the compensation plan that we have internal in Cubitek. I am a Forex trader as well as a cryptocurrency trader. I'm a nerd as well, and I love it. The digital license is going to be important, and I want you guys to pay attention. And I know many of you guys want to hear about the corporate license. The digital license is the passive component of Cubitek. The corporate license, guess what? They launched that October 1st at the event at a multi-million-dollar yacht, which doesn't interest me. I just want to see what you're going to bring to the table. That's where their event, the launch event, was held. They launched a corporate license, and remember that, corporate license. The crypto local peer-to-peer platform is similar to a local Bitcoin where you and I all around the world, no KYC, but we can exchange cash for cryptocurrency amongst one another, right? All legal above board, but no KYC. Cubitek Academy, I'm going to talk a bit about that. Double spin iGaming service, all done. I'm going to talk about that. The Q phone is where around the world there's a lot of censorship in many countries. They can't frequent Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, a lot of news sites. But with this Q phone, which is going to be ran by anonymous networks all around the world, all of these people without using VPN is going to be able to tap into the internet. The digital ecosystem is going to be ready in 2 years. If they would have told me it's going to be ready in 6 months, I would not have joined because I'm a technologist. No way they're going to do that in 6 months. And when they said 2 years, I said I'm all in. And that is where what they're going to do is build that quantum computing resistant blockchain and have an underlying, follow me on this, an underlying utility token, not a speculative token, but a utility token where we conduct trade. 2 years, we're going to have that done. The crypto market analytics, anyone who's familiar with trading in the Forex market or the cryptocurrency market or indexes or, you know, the Standard & Poor's 500 or what have you, they know tradingview.com. And if you do a search for Cubitek and tradingview.com, you're going to see all of their public market analytics on cryptocurrency pairs and what their predictions are. So we've got a really solid ecosystem. So what have they done thus far? 2020, very successful start. Active growth, that's where we are now. Because you know that when you are in a small business, a startup, you get that active growth. This is where you want to come in. Because as it gains the momentum, and we get to the point where we're stabilizing, which we expect in 2020, I tell you, coming in 2021 is where all the money is going to be made. We expect to stabilize in 2022. In 2023, we will have a digital bank. And I think it's going to tie in with Digimax that's already on the Canadian Stock Exchange. I'm not going to go over this in detail because you'll be here all day, but let me tell you about their accomplishments. 8 digital licenses, done. 2 corporate licenses, corporate Cuban house, Cubic car. Trading robot, done. Q phone, done. Mobile app, done. Ultra promotion program, done. Many offline events, which was launched in October at the event. We've had it in Turkey, for Russian audience. We've had it in Mexico for all of my Spanish speaking people. I sent about 6 of my captains out there. They went back to Turkey and then they went on to Tanzania, and I sent 16 of my captains out there, and they're now going to have it in the Dominican Republic, and I will be there, and I hope I meet many of you there as well. Okay, what we have is, they say 170,000 users worldwide in 2020. Over 1,000 members have reached rank 3 and above just in 6 short months. We have 6 millionaires. I know there's more because I'm one of those. This thing is like one of the best things that I've ever seen. What they expect to do in 2021, cashback license, done. Qubit travel, I'm going to talk about that, done. We were just in February. Crypto market signal product, done. And they expect to have more corporate licenses, etc. Okay? Services, I can go on and on and on, but what I'm going to do is talk about their relationship with Frank Mueller. Frank Mueller, I think the cheapest watch he sells is $7,000. All of our top 30 people going to get a particular customized Q watch from Frank Mueller. And I'm telling you, he spent some money. This is our CEO right here. This is Greg Lemon. I tell you, this is going to be really, really exciting. One of the questions people ask is, are they registered? There's two questions here. Are they registered as a corporation? That's the easy one. Are they registered to sell security? That's another question. I'm going to address that. As a corporation, they are registered in England and Wales and Thailand and the British Virgin Islands. Are they registered to sell security? Absolutely not, because they're not selling security. We're buying these digital licenses and participating in the revenues that's generated from the company. But because that's always a sticking point with many companies, they don't want to be in the company that's going to close down. I'm going to tell you about some of the things that they're doing. They're going to create an entity. They're working on it right now. By the end of the month, it'll be done. They're going to create an entity that's going to encompass 3 companies. The first one is going to be education only, where they're going to teach us about artificial intelligence, about quantum technology, about the blockchain, about cryptocurrency, about business, about finances. They are a fintech company, financial technology. That's what they are. So to get rid of all of the questions about it and the fear about it, they're going to separate out the company. The educational piece, no investment product at all. Then they're going to have a second piece. It's going to be the digital license, the corporate license, all of the things related to investment, right? The third company is going to be investment driven as well, where they're going to have an accelerator, where they're bringing up businesses, startups who want to get into this space. So it's going to be totally and unbelievable. We expect that by the end of the month. They've also just launched their network travel. We're going to be able to go to Colombia, not on business, but to network, to fellowship, to get to know one another. Morocco, Nepal, Iceland, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing each and every one of you in Iceland. I know many of you probably can get a better deal than $14,700, but it's okay. I'm coming anyway. Ethiopia. The Crypto Local peer-to-peer platform is going to be under the umbrella of the financial entity. They're going to have a wide range of payment options. They're going to generate a lot of revenues in the low and fair commissions, which is going to give us that sustainability and longevity we're looking for in a company. No KYC is necessary. They're similar to local Bitcoin, where local Bitcoins has been going on for years and years and years. This is what they've created, and this is what we're going to have as well. The double spin iGaming, I don't even have to say much about that. We know that gaming is a multi-trillion-dollar industry. Could you imagine the amount of money that they're going to generate for the company, and we be able to take part of all of the royalties there? Safe Digital Wallet is already done. All the technology is done. It's powered by the blockchain. 500 plus online games, multiplayer online games where you can play with your friends around the world. They have an application in to the authorities. Once that application has been approved, they're rolling out this iGaming platform. It's all powered by the blockchain. Cubitech Academy. People aren't even excited about it as I am, but I believe in education and growth. You know, I grew up in the hood. I grew up in a poor area in America, in Chicago. We call it the project. And my mother had 7 children, and she did the best that she could do. And I think she did a darn good job. We've got quite a few master's degree out of that. And I don't know how it happened, but many people that we knew when we were young, they're either dead or they're drug addicts or they're in jail. And my family just happened not to be in that situation. I'm not saying that we didn't go the wrong path, because we went a lot of wrong paths, but in the long run, we made it happen. And we believe that education and self-development and professional development is the key. But we also know that with our degrees, that having a university degree is not what it is as it was back in the day. What we need now is that experience. We need to be entrepreneurs And in order for us to become entrepreneurs, we got to continuously learn and think outside the box. So with the Cubitech Academy, which they launched in at the event in October, we call it Base Camp, where we teach you how to be good, go from good to being great, how to conquer your fears. It's kind of like a Tony Robbins event. We are walking on glass and we're walking on hot coals and we're getting personal growth, teaching us how to collaborate and negotiate and developing new skills, teaching us how to be leaders and how to create leaders and how to duplicate ourselves. They even have a psychologist there. I talked about Andrea Piven. Entertainment program, 10 days, and that's what they're going to have at the end of this month in Dominican Republic, which is where I'm going. And I hope I see many of you there as well. So it's really, really exciting. We've had quite a few of them. As a matter of fact, the fourth base camp was in Tanzania. And I sent out 16 of my team members out there because I couldn't make it because of the COVID crap, right? But they came all over from Nigeria, I sent them from South Africa, I sent them from Acacia, I sent them from all over, from Congo. And they went there, and I tell you, it was an experience you could not believe. People from all over the world, from Russia, from Eastern Europe, all over the world, they were there. The fifth base camp, it says it's going to be in Brazil. No, we can't do Brazil. There's a big announcement made that the second strain of COVID is in Brazil. Don't ask me my opinion about COVID. I think it's a plot, but that's a whole nother thing. But it does exist, and it is real. But we're going to go to Dominican Republic instead. The sixth base camp is going to be in Sicily, I believe, in Italy. I'll be there as well, and I hope I meet you guys there. The mobile app, done. We're going to be able to access the entire ecosystem of Cubitech from that mobile app that's in Google Play Store. The Q phone, I talked about that. No signing up with Verizon, no signing up with any of the big telecommunications companies. You're going to be protected from listening, from snooping, when you go shopping. And when you get home, and you'll get a message, how did you like Macy's? How do they know everywhere I'm going? My gosh. But this phone will have no GPS module, all private, all secure. You're not going to be saving your data in Google's, cloud or anything, which is a whole nother subject. But this is going to be one of the things that's going to generate a whole lot of money. As a matter of fact, let me show you guys, hold on. I have that phone. I have that Q phone, but they have not hooked it up to the network that they're going to establish. So once they hook it up to the network that they're going to establish, then I'll be able to do a demo on its effectiveness and how it's working. People around the world who are being censored are going to be able to utilize that Q phone. Trading robot, already here, it's not a promise. I use the trend robot and the flat robot for cryptocurrency trading on Binance. I put my money on Binance. This has nothing to do with the compensation tonight. I put my money on Binance, and then what I do is I turn on the bot. I have a $1,000 bot, a $1,000 flat robot, and I have a $15,000 bot running today. What they say is they expect us to get about a 7% monthly result from it. I'm getting about 13, 14% a month. The smart robot, okay, is not here yet. She's going to be smarter. She's going to be faster, and I'm really looking forward to that. But don't go out and run and get this. I'm going to show you how to get it for free, how to get these bots for free. These are the products that's going to be generating revenue for the company. Trading signals. As a matter of fact, this launched about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, they launched the trading signals. And I've been in a lot of Forex trading, and some of the signals just suck, quite frankly. These guys don't know what they're doing. So I really tread lightly. So what I did was, I took the subscription for $9.99. The first week, I tried it out. They gave me a signal. And let me turn my phone on. They gave me a signal for VEC, which is Vcash. That's not the phone. That's the wrong phone. That's too many phones. Okay. They gave me a signal for Vcash. And I'm going to turn that on right now. And I said, okay, I'm going to use $50. If you can make me money with $50, then you know what you're doing. So I went into my MetaTrader account. Oh my God. Okay. I gotta show you guys this. Okay. Oh my God. This is great. This is great. Okay, let me do this. Okay, so I'm looking at my MetaTrader account. I don't know if you can see it. I have no trades going on. That means that $50 trade must have closed. This is what they told me to do. They told me to buy Zcash at $92, which I did. They said do a stop loss at $75. So if it went down to $75, they said take the loss. I said, okay, I'll take it. They said take profit is $130. Okay, let me see if I can blow this up. Let me see. You will see, I don't know if you can really see it, it closed at $130. I came in at 90, wow, this is a great story. I came in at $92. I took profit at 130. I could have like changed my take profit to go higher and be greedy. I made $37.07 on a $50 deal. If it was $500, I would have made $370. If it was $5,000, I would have made $3,700. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. It works. So what I've done also is, after I got the first week, oh wow, I'm really impressed. I'm now subscribed at $49.99, and they're giving me about 20 trading signals every week. This has nothing to do with the compensation plan. It has nothing to do with the network marketing. But I've got friends who are in cryptocurrency trading. I can sell the product to them. I've got friends who's into cryptocurrency trading. I can sell the bot to them. Meanwhile, the company is earning income and revenue, which is going to help stabilize and make the company healthy. Wow, I'm impressed. I'm excited. I got to call some friends after this. Now, here is what's important. And many of you are here to hear about this. Digital license. Pay attention. Digital and corporate, two separate entities. Digital license is how we earn passively. If you never tell a soul about Cubitek, you can throw some money in the bucket and purchase a digital license and earn every day while you sleep. Corporate license is passive as well. And I'm going to show you my experience because I'm going to show you my back office. Cashback license, I really don't know a lot about it. Anything I sell, I buy. I did not buy the cashback license because I really don't see the total value for it. I'm just upfront. I'm going to be upfront with you. So first, what I'm going to do is talk about the digital license. Then I'm going to talk about the corporate license. I want you to pay attention. Get off of the internet. Stop tweeting. Stop being like, Trump tweeting all the time. I want you to pay attention. We have 4 groups: bronze group, silver group, gold group, platinum group. The bronze group, you can come in for $100, but I tell people that's not going to change your life. Making $25 a month, right? And breaking even at 4 months. We've got the $100 one. We've got the $500 one, which is the bronze plus. We've got the silver group. We call it the sweet spot, right? $1,000. You buy a digital license. The silver plus, $5,000. The gold group, $10,000. The gold plus at $25,000. The platinum group at $50,000. The platinum plus is $100,000. On each and every one of these digital licenses, you're going to be earning not up to, but you're going to earn 250%. 100% is your principal back. 150% is pure profit. Even if you did nothing at all, that's what you're going to get. And where we're getting this money from is, remember I talked about the traders and the bots on the cryptocurrency side. But we're also going to be generating revenue from all of the products and services that I talked about, which is going to contribute to the bucket, and this is what we're going to be earning from. After you've earned 250%, your digital license is automatically deactivated. So maybe you want to buy another one. What I do, I'm going to show you, I've got 17 digital licenses. Okay, now the reason why I said don't go out there and buy one of those bots I talked about, because if you come on board and purchase a digital license for $1,000 or more, you're going to get a bot for free. Okay, so let me summarize it. Digital license, earn while you're sleeping, 250% total result, 100% your money back in about 4 months, 150% pure profit. Don't have to talk to anyone. Every day we get paid. And you can start at $100 minimum. We're going to make up to 20 to 21 to 25% every month, but paid daily, every day. All you need is $10 in your back office and you can withdraw. Some companies require $100. We want to help everybody, from the little guy who don't have a lot of money. You know, we don't want to burden them and say $100 is what you have to make. All you need is $10. That is the digital license. That is the passive component where all you need to do is put your money on the table. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to share my back office. And I'm going to show you what I'm talking about, because I believe that showing people is a lot better than just talking. I always say, don't watch the lips, watch the hips. The hips move in basketball, right? Let me get my two-factor authentication. Get this main panel going. Get my network going. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Capture code, LBG, turn my phone on. Oh, they're using Cloudflare. They took my advice. Ha. Okay, they're using Cloudflare for some security, which is wonderful. Okay, so let me get my two-factor authentication, then I'll share my screen. Two-factor authentication is 173681, 173681. Okay, I want to share this with you. Let me share my screen. Okay, let me log in. I'm going to share my screen. Okay, great. So you guys see this nice, beautiful 5th base camp in Dominican Republic, February 25th. We're all going there. So I'm going to show you guys my screen. Okay. You know, I got $166,000 in my back office. Never mind that. I'm going to give you a little background. I've been in since August 25th. So we're talking about 5 months. We got a team, Team Queen Wiki. We have 41,000 members in 5 months. In 5 months, I've made over $2 million on the network marketing side alone. And I'm going to show you that, because I'm not just running my mouth. So if you see here, we got the news up here at the top. I'm going to scroll here. So when you come on board, you're going to click on bronze, bronze plus, silver, silver plus, whatever one you want to purchase. And it has a calculator right here that says it costs $25,000. You're going to make about $6,250 a month. You're going to make $62,500 in the end game, right? And then you're able to pay for that digital license. You also notice here, I got about $60,000 in my promotions wallet. I give it away. I give it away to the team. I open up offices all around the world. I assist my team in whatever they need to do by utilizing my promotion wallet. I've already spent about $300,000 to $400,000 from my promotion wallet. You know what I discovered? The more I give out of here, the more comes back. When I give $20,000, it's just amazing. I wake up tomorrow, I've got $25,000 in my back office. It is wonderful. Now, here are all of the events that's going to happen. 17 total licenses I have. 14 I received for free, and I'm going to tell you how. 3 I've purchased. All of my licenses, I have $206,800 in licenses. Yes. And so here's a free one, bronze, $100 bronze, free, free, free. Cancel that. I'm on a call. I'll get back with you, okay? All these digital licenses I have, boom, 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 boom. Digital license platinum, $100,000. I got 2 of those, right? give you an idea of how much I've withdrawn from the company. Take note that I've only been in since August. So here, January 11th, $9,664 Bitcoin, $23,000 Bitcoin wallet, 21,000, 23,000, 8,000. Let's keep going. 9,300, 26,000, 45,000, 16,776, 25,074. Keep going. Let's go in 27th of January. 37,258. January 29th, 25,000. $95,000 I withdrew to my Bitcoin wallet in January 30th. February 1st, 16,000. February 2nd, 25,000. And finally, we're going to look at February 3rd, $37,000. February 5th, 25,000. February 6th, $95,000 a couple of days ago in my Bitcoin wallet. February 8th, $16,000. I received that today. 62,000 I just withdrew last night, and I'll get that in 2 days. So the thing is, I'm not trying to entice you, but I want to show you they do pay. They do deliver on their promises, right? And not everyone is a queen with you. I work endlessly. I work till the blood comes out of my eyes, right? I work until I mean, I'm telling you, but if you do 10% of what I do, 10%, imagine this. I'll show you. Imagine if you do 10, if you do 1%, you can feed a lot of families. Okay. So I'm going to show you the network returns, and then I'm going to tell you how it works. Okay. We're getting there. Waiting. It's slow here. I don't know if it's my network or theirs. Okay, here we are. So what you'll see here is that I am ranked 11. There are 12 ranked in the company. The Russians got in before me, about 3 months before I got in. There's only one Russian above me. He's ranked 11 as well. I'm gunning for rank 12. So here's how it works in terms of ranking. And I'm going to talk a bit about that. When you rank 1, they give you $100. When you rank 2, they give you $200. When you rank 3, they give you $500. When you rank 4, they give you $2,000. Let's fast forward. When you rank 8, they give you $25,000. When you rank 9, they give you $50,000. When you rank 10, they give you $100,000. When I rank 11, they gave me $250,000 in my back office, withdrawable immediately. Yeah, withdrawable immediately. When I rank 12, in about 3 weeks, because I know I'm going to do it because I said it. When I rank 12, they're going to give me $500,000, $500,000. We've got about 28, that's 29,000, 39, 41, almost 42,000 people on our team just in 5 months, right? In addition to that, I'm going to talk about the corporate license. I've made personally on the network in one account, this account, $2 million that I've withdrawn already, right? 5 months, 5 months. The team has produced, my wonderful team, $28 million in affiliate network volume and turnover and sales volume in just 5 months. And you know what? It's growing exponentially. And so what I'm going to do, let me take you back to the presentation. We're going to talk about that digital license, which is for those people who just want to be passive and sit back and just earn the 250%. As you notice in my back office, you can have one digital license running. Let's say you get some money in a month from now, you get a windfall from the lottery, you can buy another digital license. You can buy as many digital licenses as you like, running simultaneously, earning you 250% total, up to 25% every single month. Corporate license. Now I know this is what you guys are looking for. Let me show you. Corporate license, I got excited about. When I came on board, I said, oh yeah, right. They told me if I give them some money, 4 months, I'm going to get a car at a discount of 60%. I don't believe it. I don't believe anything anyone tells me. I'm the greatest critic, the greatest skeptic on this planet. But I gave it a try because I was making so much money. I put $40,000 in and bought a digital license. In order to purchase corporate license. In order to purchase a corporate license, you need to have the equivalent in digital license. So in order for me to buy a $40,000 car corporate license, I needed to have $40,000 in digital license. I did at that time. I had $100,000. I said, okay, I'm eligible. In order to buy a corporate license for a house, you need to have digital license, at least a $10,000 digital license. For a car, you need at least a $5,000 digital license. And I can tell you, you put in for a $5,000 digital license, I think you're gonna get enough at the end of 4 months for $12,500. You're not gonna find a house. If you do, for $12,500, knock on my door, because I love to see that. So I put in $40,000 for my car. So let me share my screen. New share. I'm gonna tell you, last night I did a video and I rendered it already. And let's go to my back office. Okay, so this is it was so exciting. Everybody on the webinar was really, really excited when I showed them this. October 9th of last year, I purchased a $40,000 corporate license for a car. Now, I wear jeans and t-shirts. I don't believe in liability. I don't have credit cards, and I don't like owing anyone anything. I just like a lot of money, and I like to give it to a lot of people. But I went on, I bought this corporate license, guys. $40,000, October 9th, November, December, January, February 9th. In my video that I'm going to publish, I actually clicked on accept the reward. Guess what happened? I had $112,000 in my wallet balance. When I clicked that box, it changed to $212,000. So I'm going to buy a Cadillac Escalade for about $110,000, which is crazy to me, you know, but I'm going to do it. They gave me $100,000. That is where the discount comes from. So I took $40,000. I divided it by 100% minus 60% is 40%. So $40,000 divided by 0.4 is $100,000. So that's what I wanted to buy, a $100,000 car. October 9th, on February 9th, I actually matured. You see this car here, 100%. They gave me the money. All they asked from me is one thing, three things. When you get the money, buy the car, show a proof of ownership. Number two, show off and do a review on the internet and social media, no problem. Number three, take pictures of you in your car showing it off. I'm going to do it, because if I don't do it, they're going to deactivate all of my licenses, my digital license. I live on the internet. I'm going to do that. So that is how the corporate license for a car works. Now, I'm working with them. They have houses in Turkey. The company have actually under development a huge building in, I think it's Antalya, Turkey. And they have these penthouses at $128,000. But the market value for them, according to their market out there in the buildings across the street, is like $200,000 to $300,000. So you can only have one corporate license going on at a time. So I'm going to buy, now that I'm open, I'm going to buy 2 penthouses in Turkey. All I have to do is pay about $108,000, buy a corporate license on the house. Let me show you the house again. Let me show you a new share. Corporate house, because that's a 70% discount. So I take the amount I'm going to put in, I divide it by 0.3. So $108,000, I think that's going to give me $360,000 in 5 months, not 4. And so I'm going to buy these houses, the penthouse on the 7th floor. I'm going to buy it. In 5 months, I'll be ready to rock and roll. I'm buying 2 of those. Okay. They also have the travel discount. Well, you know, we can't travel much because of COVID, our friend COVID. 50% discount in 3 months. Credit. You got student loans, you got credit card debt. Hey, put $1,000 in here or $500 in here. you're going to get a 40% discount. Device store is coming soon as well, right? You're going to be able to buy headphones and computers and games and all of that. This is powerful. This is powerful. Imagine if you're a realtor and you have someone who wants to buy a house and they're saving up enough money for the down payment, 20%, 30%. Could you imagine saying, hey, instead of putting that down as a down payment, why don't you wait 5 months? You give me the $30,000, you buy a corporate license for $30,000, and you're going to get a discount of 70%. Let me go get my calculator. Let me get my calculator. I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. I'm not going to do that now. I'm having technical difficulties. I hate technology. So imagine if somebody want to buy a $100,000 house. With the car, they put down $40,000. With the house, they put down $30,000. In 5 months, they're going to be given in their back office $100,000 in cash. They put down $30,000. They put down $60,000. In 5 months, they're going to be given $200,000 in cash in 5 months. That is a deal no one can say no to. I'm going to build a business around corporate licensing. Wow. Wow. It's exciting. So again, when you purchase a corporate license, you're going to wait 1 to 5 months. 5 months for the house, 4 months for the car, 1 month for the store, etc. You're going to get 30 to 70% discount. So they're going to give you your money back, and they're going to give you 30% to 70% on top of that. You're going to get the full purchase cost back again. Low license cost from $100. But right now, you know, many of us, we're not interested in buying headphones, right? We're interested in buying houses and buying cars. So we're talking about 5,000 or more, and then you're in like Flynn. And you get a direct bonus. But in order for you to receive a direct bonus of the corporate license, you gotta have a corporate license yourself. So in order for anybody, if anybody in my team purchase a corporate license, I'm going to get a direct bonus from them, commission from it, right? If you don't have a corporate license, you miss your commission. Wow. Okay. So cashback license, I'm really not going to talk about the cashback license, pardon me. That's not big money. Affiliate program, I'm going to like breeze past this, and then I'm going to take questions. So now that you know how to earn money passively in Cubitech, let's talk about the bonuses for you network marketers out there. I'm a network marketer. I don't believe in leaving any food on the table. When I was growing up, my mother told me, eat all of your food on the table. If I didn't, she had me sit at that table all night long while I'm stuffing it in my cheeks getting bigger. And if I didn't eat it and she tell me to go to bed, when I got up that morning, she said, that's your breakfast. See, I come from the school of hard knocks. My mother was difficult. She was hard, but you know what? It made me who I am. And so when I get into a deal, I don't believe in leaving anything on the table. I'm not just going to be passive. I'm going to work. And I'm going to work harder than the average bear. I'm going to work harder than anybody who's sitting next to me and who's across the country. I'm going to work hard. And so I said, I'm not going to leave anything on the table. I want these bonuses as well. We've got direct bonus. We've got matching bonuses. We've got binary bonuses, rank bonus, quick start bonus. If you're not in network marketing, don't know what I'm talking about, all I want you to do is hang on to one thing I'm going to talk about. And that is the quick start bonus. You're going to run hard and fast until your shoes like just explode like this guy right here. And if you do the quick start bonus, all the other bonuses is going to come to you. What is quick start? You bring in, we got 2 links we can recruit with. 2 links, one on the left, one on the right. If you know a binary, you know what I'm talking about. You want to get people on the left, you want to get them on the right. All you have to do is bring a guy on the left, a guy on the right, a gal on the right, a guy on the left. Boom, 4 people. Guess what you get? A free digital license. Let me show you how it works. You bring a gal on the left for $1,000. You bring a guy on the right for $10,000. You bring a guy on the left for $5,000. You bring a woman on the right for $5,000. You're going to get the minimum of those 4 as a free license. You got 15 days. All you have is 15 days to run hard and fast. And so the minimum from all four of these guys is $1,000. You get a free digital license for $5,000. How about that? For $1,000. How about that? It's going to earn you $2,500. You didn't even come out of pocket, but you got to have purchased a license first. Imagine this. You bring a guy on the left for $100,000. You bring a guy on the right for $100,000. You bring a gal on the left for $100,000. A guy on the right for $100,000. Guess what? You get a free $100,000 digital license that's going to earn you $250,000 to a profit. Here's another example. You bring in a gal in for $5,000, a guy in over here, a gal in for $5,000 on the right, another one for $5,000, another one for $5,000. You can do this as many times as you want in the first 15 days. So I showed you I have 17 digital licenses. I bought 3. 2 of them are $100,000 and 1 for $5,000. All of the rest, they were free because I went and called my friends. You got to do this. You got to do this. You got to do this. And they started coming in, and I started realizing these things are popping up in my back office. Where do they come from? That's the quick start bonus. So the reason why I don't talk about the binary or the ranking and all of that, you do the quick start bonus, you automatically qualify for the binary. You do the quick start bonus, you're automatically going to be ranking. You do the quick start bonus, you're automatically going to get direct referral income. And so if you are a silver, you bought $1,000 or $5,000 digital license, you're going to get 6% of whatever your buddies come in with. You bring in John, you get 6%. You bring in Judy, you get 6%. Judy and John bring in their people, you get 3%. But if you have a platinum at 50,000 and 100,000, you earn on John and Judy 8%, and their people 4%, and their people 2%, and on their people 1%, depending upon where you want to start. That's the direct referral bonus. The binary bonus, remember I said bring 2 on the left and 2 on the right, and you get these free digital license, you're going to get binary automatically. But all that's required to get binary qualified is bring 1 guy on the left and 1 guy on the right. But you already have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So you're going to get 8% in that binary as a bronze member. You're going to get 12%, which is where I am as a platinum. That's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. The maximum you can earn in the binary on a monthly basis is $400,000. The maximum you can earn on a weekly basis is $100,000. So I'm at that rate right now. I can't earn any more. I'm like, oh God, but I'm not complaining because it's been beautiful. Ranking, okay. Easy, you network marketer, check this out. You come on board. On your first line, you bring in $1,000 in sales. That's easy. 1 person at $1,000, 2 people at $500, 10 people at what is that? 10 people at $100, right? That you met that requirement. Leg 1, all you need is $2,500, not from you, but for all the people you brought in. That's nothing. Leg 2, $750. Yawn. You get $100 from the company immediately. Rank 2, $2,500, $5,000, $1,500. You get $200. I got all of these. In my first week, 2 weeks, I became rank 5. They gave me $5,000 more dollars. Then I became rank 6, $7,500. Then rank 7, they gave me $10,000. Rank 8, they gave me $25,000. Rank 9, they gave me $50,000. Rank 10, they gave me $100,000. And 2 weeks ago, I ranked 11. $250,000 showed up in my back office, and I was able to withdraw. I'm very, very close to rank 12. They're going to give me $500,000. The qualifications aren't that difficult. I've never seen a company so generous, but they're not overpaying, right? And in order to rank 7 and above, you've got to have a corporate license of $10,000 or more. So once we rank 7, we know we get $10,000. So we come out of pocket, we buy a $10,000 corporate license. Now we're ranked 7, they give us $10,000 back. But after that, it's gravy. You rank 8, they give you $25,000, right? You're already qualified. But that's not all you get for ranking. When you rank 1 with the small criteria I told you about, on everyone you bring in, when they make binary money, you get 5% of everything they make. All of the people you bring in, you get 5%. But if you rank 2, all of the people you bring in, you get 5%. But the people they bring in, you get 5%. If you rank 11 like me, I get 10% on everybody's binary that I bring in. And I brought in over 100 people. Every time they make binary, I get 10% of it the next day. And all of the people that they brought in, I get 8%. And all of the people that their people brought in, I get 5%, all the way down 10 levels where I get 6%. Rank 1, 1 level, rank 2, 2 levels, rank 10, 10 levels, rank 11 and 12, 10 levels, just higher. That is why we want to rank. Woo! Okay, so that's it in the nutshell. We're going to talk about the promotion program. I'll do that at a later time. It's awesome. I'm building offices all around the globe. We've got an office in Nigeria, in Ikeja. I have one getting ready to open up in Enugu, in Nigeria, Lagos. I've got an office opening up in Colombia, Team Queen Wiki. We're having an office that's going to be opening up in Brazil. We're opening up an office in Tanzania, and we're just going to be all around the world, okay? That's the Cubitech office. You got to be ranked 4 and higher, and I'll help you. So what's going to happen when you're ranked 4 and higher? You're going to contact corporate, and you're going to say, I want to open up an office in my country. You know what they're going to do? They're going to say, that's that Queen Wiki again. We ain't coming out of pocket. Go talk to her. So don't even go to corporate. Come to me directly. I finance everything. I finance everything. So you don't have to worry about that. But you got to be ranked 4 and higher, and you got to have traction, and you got to be really serious about Cubitech, and I will finance it. As you probably saw, I've already, right now, I got $55,000 in my wallet that I need to spend before the 28th. This is an old slide here. They don't have a brick and mortar store for corporate, because you got Greg Lemon, who's the CEO, and he's in Canada. You've got Mark Swickel, who's the United States guy, the CMO, and he's in Thailand. All of the executive management team are all over the world. They do not have an office you can walk into. But we have consulting offices. Mexico, 1. Brazil, 3. United Kingdom, 1. It says Russian 20, I think they have 30. It says Nigeria 1, we got 4 out in Nigeria. Uganda, Turkey, Kazakhstan, Thailand, Cambodia. And we're getting larger and larger. We plan to populate this map all over the world. We got a base camp coming up. I talked about a big forum, of course. And we got a charity. 1% of all of the money that we make goes to the charity. I hate companies that forcing me to put money in charity, because more times than not, they don't. They put it in their pocket. But in Tanzania, I know for sure they help 400 families. I know for sure in Nigeria, they help families at an orphanage. They just got through helping families out there in Nigeria. I got my office out there. I got my eyes and ears out there. They're doing what they say they're going to do. So what I like to say, ladies and gentlemen, I know this was a long webinar. I didn't plan to do a presentation, but welcome to Cubitech. Welcome to your future. I'm going to stop my share, and I'm going to open it up. So.
Wow. Queen Wiki, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I'm very happy with to hear your story and to see your result. Amazing results, actually. We have been in this business for less than 2 months. You have been since 25th August.
Yeah.
So we are catching up.
Anybody have any questions that are not operational? Let me take a look at the chat. Click on the results. It opens up any of them. Do you see every trade? No, we do not see every trade, but what we do see, every time we earn, we can click on the earnings, and they'll say how many trades were performed. And when we click on that, it'll give you a summary of all of the trades. Okay. I also had a meeting with the traders. They're actually trading. But I want you to understand that this is not a trading company. This is right now, today, that's where the gist of the money is coming from. But it's bigger than just a trading company, considerably bigger. On an MT4, you can follow your trade, yes, with the bot, because the bot has nothing to do with Cubitech. Cubitech is basically selling me the bot or giving me that bot for free if I buy a digital license with $1,000 or more. So I put my money into Binance. I turn on the bot in my back office. I track my trades in Binance. So I'm looking at 13 to 14%. How long would I get my capital back? We're getting about 21 to 25% a month. That means 4 months, about 4 months. So you put in $100,000 in about 4 months, you got your money back. You got $150,000 more to make, right? So you're risk-free at that point, 4 months. But if you're a network marketer, you bring in a team, you're going to get your money back considerably quicker than that on commissions and binary ranking and all of those bonuses that you've made. I started out with $100. I don't know this company. I got to talk to the corporate. I am not joining any company without talking to corporate. So once I talked to corporate, I got excited because I saw the roadmap. I saw their eyes. I saw their face. I saw their inflection. I saw how they reacted, and I saw how they answered my question. I got 17 questions I answered. And so I was ready to rock and roll. So I got on board, started bringing in people, and then I upgraded to $5,000. But then I took my profits to upgrade to 10 to 25,000 to $100,000, right? So I'm well in profit. I mean, like a gazillion times in profit. So I, like you've seen, I've made about $2 million just on the network, not on the passive side. So I hope that answered your question. Can 4 months you break even? Oh yeah, somebody answered. 4 months you break even. Let's say approximately 4 months. We never say exactly 25%. So approximately 4 months. Any more questions?
Any more question, guys? I'm happy to see that we was 96 people at the most. So I think
Wow.
that is a great start, Faith. And I hope you can join us again in 1 month time or something. Can we agree on that?
Yes. Yeah, you know, I got this question here. The company is great, all the good project it does. I love it. I'm a little confused why no one of the employees have Cubitek on their resume on LinkedIn. Because they outsource. They outsource their support. And when you're talking about Mark Swickel is an attorney. The chief marketing officer, he's an attorney. He also has his own hedge fund company. He's a consultant. Graham Leach doesn't work for Cubitek. He's an awesome turnaround guy, innovation leader in the industry, right? So sometimes what we do is we let social media dictate our thinking. And I say, don't do that. Don't let social media be your end all and be all. Look at who they are. If you want to have a meeting with them, we can do that as well. But social media, anybody can fake it. Anybody. There are all these guys with the picture of the car, the Lamborghini. They know they rented it or they drove it around the block, you know, in these beautiful houses. So resume on LinkedIn and all of that stuff in social media, I like to meet. I don't care nothing about them. So many schemes like that turn out to be a Ponzi scheme. How do you defend Cubitek? I don't defend Cubitek. It's up to you. I gave you what I have. I don't defend Cubitek. I give you the facts. I don't say buy, buy, buy. I'm not a salesperson. I can't sell nothing. Because if somebody I have to convince, I said, well, whatever, right? I'm not a salesperson. I suck at sales. And when you say so many schemes like this turn out to be a Ponzi scheme, what's a Ponzi? I won't even get into that conversation. Here's what I tell people. When they start talking about Ponzi, I say, I gotta go. I gotta meet some people. Because when you figure out what a Ponzi is, when you figure out what I presented to you, you make the decision whether it's something for you. If you believe that the parameters set in front of you isn't for you, then don't do it. But if you take a look at what I said, do your further due diligence, it's up to you. Every failure we make, every success we make, it's all up to us. You know, look at Elon Musk. That guy failed so many times, it's crazy. Trying to get that stupid rocket up, right? He finally did it. Now he bought $1.5 billion in Bitcoin, drove the price up. You know, you look at all of the success stories, we gotta take a calculated risk. I'm not sure 100% of what's gonna happen tomorrow, but I tell you what, my other option is lying down. See, when I fall, I make sure I fall on my head, on my back. Why? Because I wanna be looking up so I can get back up. We're all going to fail, and we're all not going to be the dictator of our success because of the external entities that are around us. But if you keep looking at your past, I got beat down. Brothers beat me up. I was in civil litigation with the SEC for 5 years. Don't want to go there again. Follow me on this. But I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to sleep. It makes me smarter. And every time we get beat down, every time we fail, every time a company light up, we should get smarter and know the questions to ask. But we can't stop and write down because of our failure. And we can't continue to think, well, what if? What if? What if? All these what ifs, and you're going to be 80 years old in a rocking chair talking to your grandkids. I do it again if I'm whether so it can match. And we're going to take this calculated risk. It's a calculated risk, not just a willy-nilly gambling risk. It's a calculated risk I'm taking. It's a calculated risk. So I'm not going to defend Cubatech. I want you to make that decision on your own, and I welcome you. I welcome you to Cubatech. This is all I have. Okay, did I answer you, Emily? Okay, what's the best strategy in setting up your leg structure? Do the quick start. Do this quick start. That's all. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 3 digital license. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, 3 digital license. 2 on the left. Do that for 15 days. That's the best strategy. After that, drive your weak leg. After that, drive your weak leg. But what I like about the 2 on the left, 2 on the right, in many binary, what happened is the big guys come in and drop 1 on the left, right, and 1 on the right, not even qualified, and they refuse to work on the power leg. Corporate and Cubatech made you want to work on the right leg. In order to rank, you got to have some people working on the left, some people working on the right, not just on one side. So in that way, the power leg, the big leg will never die. I've seen dead power legs. In this way, everybody in the community is contributing to the leg. So if you do the quick start bonus, and many of you been in too late, right? And so you don't have that luxury. This is for the new people, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. But if you're already in, please put 2 workers, not your dog and your cat. Put 2 workers. I don't care if they're the bomb or they're moderate workers, put them on that power leg. Then you work your other leg and you work it like a banshee. And then when they get to the point where it's overpowering your power leg, get over there again. Put another guy or a gal over there. That's the best strategy. The best strategy is collaboration. The best strategy is not being stingy. The best strategy is looking not in front of you, but before you. Because when you help people, I tell you, it's going to multiply it tremendously. Lots of negativity around it on the internet as well. How do you prove otherwise? Emily, you're being negative. See, you're asking me all these negative things because you have fear. Lots of negativity around Tony Robbins on the internet. Lots of negativity around Oprah Winfrey. Lots of negativity around Donald Trump. Lots of negativity around Barack Obama. Lots of negativity around anyone who's visible in the world. Right? Putin, lots of negativity. Your country, lots of negativity. Guess who these people are you're talking about? People like you and me. We go out to a bar. A guy come and whisper in my ear. I hear that your boyfriend cheating on you. So I'm mad, I'm angry. I go home and I'm throwing his stuff out of the window, burning down his house. Because I believed what a stranger told me. And he said, you're wrong, but I'm still burning him down and I'm mad and I'm angry. We can't believe what everything on the internet is true because it's not. There are bloggers out there and people out there, they call everything a scam. Again, it's up to you. If you want to listen to what's out there, you do so. But if you want to listen to the facts and perform your own due diligence aren't bloggers. Due diligence aren't YouTube videos. Due diligence is, let me look up the company name. Due diligence is, let me find them in the public repository. Let me check the government site. Let me see if they're a real company. It's not seeing what Cheech and Chong is saying about a company, right? Right? So why isn't it FSA approved? I already told you that, you weren't listening. Because we are not a security company, and it's FCA actually. We are not selling securities. And see, so you're giving me this, and you probably don't even know what it means because somebody on a blog said it. Stop that. We need to stop that and support one another, ignore the naysayers, otherwise you'll always be broke. How do you encourage people to join? Does everybody want a secret? Everybody want a guru secret. This is what I tell them. There's this tool I use. And they said, what is it? A marketing system or a new way? I said, no, it's this tool that's been around for years and years and years. What is it? What is it? I said, I don't know if you're ready for it. It's a phone. It's a phone. I call it my friend's girl. I don't know much about this deal, but you got to go listen to this webinar. Become a professional inviter. Become a professional inviter. The more people you invite to the webinar, everybody won't get it. The more people that's going to join you. Don't talk. You're driving away talking about quantum technology and, you know, talking about bots and all of that. Don't do that. You're going to fail every time. Invite them to, well, I don't know much about it, but I think it's a great deal. But I want you to hear it from the experts. And you just drive them to the webinar, drive them to the webinar, drive them to the video, drive them to the video. Don't try to answer their questions because you don't even know. Drive them to the people who can talk about what it is about. That's a good question. That's really, really a good question. I get that a lot. They think it's a magic secret guru stuff, but it's not. This is my first time to attend. Honestly, hard to understand. Maybe the lady is too fast in talking. You're right. I talk freaking super fast, but you know what? We recorded this. We recorded this. So you're going to get that opportunity to look at it later, rewind, stop me. That lady's crazy. Yeah, you're going to get an opportunity to do that. Not all, it's normal for me to ask those questions. Okay, Emily, you're absolutely correct. And I'm glad you did bring that up. And thank you, Helen, for the congratulations. And I'm really looking forward to working with you. Blessings, I feel encouraged and motivated. Fantastic and inspiring. Thanks, Queen. Great stuff. I like that. And so everybody, I tell you, I have a strong feeling, and it's just me. You don't have to accept it. I've been in network marketing 35 plus years. I have a strong, we ain't talking about a 6-month wonder. We ain't talking about a 1 year or 2 year wonder. This is what I feel. And then with their 6 to 8 year roadmap, and they've got their money, they're highly capitalized as a company. They got money. And they're not network marketers, they're businessmen and venture capitalists, and they're lawyers, and they're all of these things. I think we're going to have a run with this thing, guys. I really, really, really do. Thank you, Michael. If I deposit $100, how much do I earn a week? What did I say? You're going to get about 25% a month. So about a month, you get $25. Will that change your life? Freedom reached rank 5 in 1.5 months. So this is great. So Freedom is already ranked 5. This is great for many. Yeah. So that means that people are doing it. People are liking it. Yeah. But let's not talk about $100. Let's talk about changing the world. Let's talk about getting rid of the elitists. Let's talk about cryptocurrency and the blockchain and how we can become our own people. Let's talk about, don't get me started. Let's talk about Wall Street bets. Let's talk about all of that, man. Let's talk about taking back our wealth. They have it all. Let's talk about that. That's really, really interesting. Don't get me started. Dag Finn, it's been such a pleasure to talk about 2 times 2 is equal to 5. You're right. 2 times 2 here is equal to 5. Only secure thing in this world that nothing's 100% sure. I love you, Wise Hakan. Like the Queen said, do your own due diligence, follow your instinct. We're going to fail a lot of times in our lives. We have, but we don't get back up. What are we going to do? We're going to buy some stock and wait 10 years. I'll be 61 in March. I know I don't look like it. I'll be 61 in March. I don't have time to be waiting 10 years for those stocks to run up. That's not how the world works anymore. We want it now. We built it. It's our stuff. Let's take it. Take the risk. Take the risk. But in any case, so much for that. Dag Finn, thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Queen.
Thank you, Kurt. Kurt, I hear you're the man. Kurt, are you? Let me see if I can unmute Kurt. Let me see if I can unmute Kurt. But I hear Kurt is the man. I'm gonna let me see if I can find him. Ask to unmute. Ask to unmute. Unmute, Kurt. Unmute. Kurt.
Can you unmute him?
I asked him to unmute. He has to accept it. Unmute, Kurt.
Kurt, unmute yourself.
Yeah.
Yes, here I am.
Hey,
Thanks
Kurt.
a lot, Faith. This has been a great webinar.
Thank you very much.
I'm so thankful for joining us. in this webinar, and it really helps our business. And we just started a couple of months ago, and we have growth, stable growth, but now I think it will, so to say, explode.
Yes,
This
indeed.
will is really, really good, and I really hope we can do a similar webinar in a month or two or something.
Absolutely.
It's really nice to see that we have support from our upline. It's really amazing, and the results is just fabulous.
Yes, thank you very much. And I see, I don't see, I'll make sure I pronounce this right. Einar Steintalk. You're
Hello.
unmuted. Yes. So, how are you doing?
I am fantastic. I think this was great, and I am a part of Freedom together with some Freedom people. We are a company, and
Yes.
we reached rank 5 in 1.5 months.
Wow.
And that's only give us from rank 4 to rank 5. We have $2,000 plus $5,000 in 3 weeks. So it's
Wow.
$7,000 extra. So everything you say is true. I have been a businessman my life, and I have never seen better things for our customers. So this is the best I have ever seen in this month.
Wow.
Fantastic. Great to have your help, Faith, and we hope to see you again in 1 month or something with us.
Yeah. Yes. Let me see if I cover everyone. There was Einar, there was Kurt, and of course, Dag Finn. Who else is on your leadership team? I got to give a shout out to.
Yeah, we have Tony and Linda and Helene.
Tony, Paula.
Okay, let me see if I can. You guys are, let me see. The name, give me the name so I can unmute them. I'm going to unmute everybody right now. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud. Everybody's unmuted. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself and say hi. I think everybody's unmuted. No, they're not. I wonder, it says mute all, so that means that they're not mute. Let me do a mute all, and then I'm just like, oh, allow them to unmute themselves. Okay, folks, you can unmute yourself now if you want to talk.
Hi, Queen.
Oh, hey guys, how are you?
Hey.
Hey, Queen.
Hello. Hey, Faith. Hey, Margison.
Henrik,
Hello.
Henrik, I see. Okay, Tor, I see. Great blessing, I see.
Hi, Queen.
Hi, Michelle, I see. Oh my gosh.
Are you wearing a Victoria Falls t-shirt, Queen? I see you're wearing Victoria Falls. Have you been to Victoria Falls?
Yes, I travel. My hobby is traveling and eating, and I weigh 125 pounds. But COVID took all of my hobbies away. I got all this money and I can't do nothing but give it away. It's such a pleasure. I mean, you guys, I can't believe in a short period of time how Dag Finn and Kurt and Einar have gotten you all together. This is rather impressive. And I like to say, welcome Scandinavia to Cubitech. Welcome each and every one of you.
Wait, I just have to say hello from my sponsor, Andbjørn Osland, Abby. We call him Abby. He's a farmer, full-time farmer. He runs a big farm. And together between the cows, he had his Cubitech office, and he earns like approximately $2,000 per day on the business now. So it's just amazing.
Wow. It's you know, and we have people who have never ranked a day in their life in network marketing, going into these $25 programs, $100 programs, and they're like, wow, what did you guys from? And it's just so wonderful, the feeling I get when I see all of these people winning finally. And we're all different, and we have all different abilities, but this is a platform, I say today, that we're able to like just run with it. And everybody, it's not about the money with me, but I can get money anywhere. I can just go to any company and get a lot of money. But the whole thing is when you see your team and the people around you, it gives me like this goosebumps. You know, you get the goosebumps. It's like your mentor, like you're mentoring somebody when they grow above you. And it's like you get that wow factor, man. That's what I like about Cubitech. But I'm going to be keeping my eye on them too. You know, I'm not going to lie down. I'm going to be keeping my eye on them.
Yeah, and Queen, you know that Freedom Group, we are strong in North Cyprus. We have a big group of customers and clients all over the world, especially Zimbabwe, UK, and
Wow.
Europe, of course.
Wow.
And as I told you, we welcome you to North Cyprus, and we want the next base camp or one base camp to be held in North Cyprus. We will be, and we will organize it together with you and the company.
And we could definitely have that because, you know, again, when you guys contacted me, I hadn't heard of you. But now that I know, now that I know that you guys exist, I'm like, wow. And so, and another thing you brought to my attention about the real estate. So what I'm thinking about doing is what you were talking about. You know, ask people, hey, you want to buy some real estate? You know, why are you going to save up your money? I can give you a 60% discount. I can give you, and you know, another stream of income. That's like powerful.
Yeah, I like that talk, and we shall talk more about that because we have a branch in Dubai as well. We can open an office in North Cyprus and Dubai on the spot because we are well
Dubai,
there, and the corporate license, we shall talk more about that. So now, when you know us now, you will never get rid of us, Faith. I promise you.
I don't want to get rid of you. We're attached at the hip, honey. We're not going anywhere.
And Faith, we are Freedom. We are also helping, like you, helping a lot of people that want our help, and we do it every day. And that is also freedom. We help them to have freedom. We teach them what freedom is all about. So we support everybody, and now we have your back also. That's fantastic. Thank you.
And if there's anything you guys need, anything you want to open up an office, you got to rank 4, you guys got to rank 5 there. You want to open up an office in a Scandinavian country, even Iceland, I can finance that. Whatever you guys need, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, I'm here for you.
I take your word on that because I have been trying to get in touch with Mark Schwickel since we got rank 4, but he has answered sometimes, but we have never set the deal. So now you can help us, huh?
Yeah, you know what he's going to tell you. If you go to corporate and say, I want to open up a Cubitech office, they're going to contact me, Faith, Queen, give them some money. And I'm like, why do you call it the Cubitech office program when you keep calling me? But I'm definitely there for you. I've opened up quite a few offices, and I don't mind. I pay the monthly bill. I pay you for the office launch. I got that. Yeah, and I do the office launches. We fly people around the world. We get them to the base camp, and I only target the people who actually do it. I don't get why they keep continuing to unmute themselves. But yeah, you know, so, you know, I really truly believe that in order for a business to prosper, in order for me to prosper, everything I give back, I'm telling you, I go in my back office the next day, it's there again. It's there. Every time I give away money and I look at my back office, it's back again. So yeah.
No, that sounds nice. It's a wonderful situation to be in.
Hi.
Okay, guys.
Hi, everyone. Hi, everyone. Hi. Yeah. I just wanted to say thank you very much, Queen, for such a wonderful presentation. I'm really looking forward to doing this, and yeah, it's always good to hear firsthand, you know, some of these things. And yeah, I'm looking forward to
okay, let's rock and roll. Let's lock elbows and let's fly together.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you very much. It was a lot of inspiration.
Thank you, Lars. I'm animated, I know.
So, Queen, we talk more tomorrow. You have recorded this and you will render it, and we can. I'm
going to edit some things out, especially about the multiple positions. I'm going to edit some things out, and then I'll get that published, and then I'll drive it to you, and I'll do that by tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
Okay, guys.
Thank you.
Such a pleasure. Thank you, women.
Okay.
Queens and kings.
Thank you so much, Faith.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Okay.